are doing lesson 142. We are working on fact families. This is kind of review from what we've done before, but now we're just working with a little bit bigger numbers. So I'm going to read a story and then we're going to figure it out, all right? So as Missy and her mother approached the bear's den at the zoo, they saw 4 bear cubs curled up in a corner and 4 more bear cubs rolling around and playing in the grass. Do you know an addition fact that tells how many bear cubs there are in all? Miss Winters asked. 4 plus 4 equals 8. That's a double fact, Missy continued. And if 4 plus 4 equals 8, then 8 minus 4 equals 4. Very good, said Miss Winters. She was glad that Missy was learning lots of new things about math. She smiled as she thought of how God might use Missy and her math to serve him. Okay, so I have my 10 frame here. How many bears do let's pretend the blue dots are bears. How many bears do I have in this 10 frame? 10, right? It's completely full. So I have 10 bears right here. Now, how many more bears do you need to show 13? So I have 10. How many more bears would I need to add down here to show 13? Well, let's see. If this is 10, then there's 11, 12, 13. So I added 3 more bears to equal 13 bears, right? And remember, when our 10 frame is full, we don't need to count our 10 frame. We start at 10 and we count on from there, which would be 11, 12, and 13. Okay, good. Okay, so 13 is 10 and 3 more, or 10 plus 3. Now, move 1 bear from the top frame to a 4th space on the bottom frame. So let's say I did that. Now, did we add or subtract any bears from 13? This is kind of tricky. I don't. Let's put that there. Did we add or subtract any bears? No, we just moved bears around, right? So, I could say the addition sentence would look like this. So how many do I have in this? I have 9, and now I have 4. So I could say 9 plus 4 is equal to 13, right? 9 plus 4 equals 13. Good. Okay, so let's work on some fact family stuff. That's your main focus for this lesson. So I want to make sure that you understand it. So if I have 5, 8, and 13, what are the fact families that I can write using those? Remember, when you are writing addition and subtraction sentences, you can only use the numbers that you have up here. I cannot use any other numbers. So I could say 5 plus 8 equals 13. I could also say 8 plus 5, I'm switching the add-ins, is also 13. So those are my addition ones. Now my subtraction ones. When I do subtraction, I need to start with what? The biggest number. My biggest number is 13. So I start with 13 and I pick one of these. So let's just do 5. So 13 minus 5 is equal to 8. Now I need to write another subtraction sentence. I still have to start with the biggest number. So 13 minus, I already did 5, so now I'm going to choose 8. And now that equals 5. Did I use any other numbers? Nope. Okay. So in the addition, you need to switch the add-ins. In subtraction, you switch the numbers on the sum and what you're subtracting from. Okay, but the big number has to stay at the front. Okay, let's do another one. If I have if I have 6, 8, and 14, 6, 8, and 14, what is going to be my addition sentence? What is my addition sentence? My first one, I can just write it in this order. 6 plus 8 is equal to 14. Now, for my second addition sentence, I'm flipping the add-ins, switching the add-ins, and I'm doing 8 first plus 6 equals 14. Now, for my subtraction, I need to start with my biggest number. Is 8 the biggest number? Nope. Is 6 the biggest number? Nope. Is 14? Yes. So I want to start with 14, and then I can pick one of my other numbers to subtract from. I'm going to do 6. 14 minus 6 equals 8. Okay, now I need to write one more sentence. I need to start with the biggest number still because I'm doing a subtraction sentence. 14 minus, I already did the 6, so let's move to the 8. Minus 8 is equal to 6. And you can check your answers by actually doing the math in your head or on a piece of paper. Okay, so if I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And, okay, so I have 14 dots. I subtract 8 of them. I'm going to subtract 8 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I have 6 left over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do. And so my sentence is accurate. Okay, if you wanted to check it. That is what you're working on. You are working on fact families in 13 and in 14. So go ahead, if you have questions, you can rewatch this or you can message me and I'd be happy to help you. All right, have fun doing lesson 142. Those are math pages 319 and 320. All right, have a good day.